Shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Hashem, Kakadash, Shemel Double honors to the elders and apostles of JMS, honors to the elder of the Lion Snake Capital Hard One, and shalom to you, brothers and sisters, patient and true with sincerity. This is Job 3 and verse 11. The topic of this lesson is going to be the renewing of your soul when the title of this lesson is going to be There's Life and Death. Again, there's life in death. So this is the book of Job, chapter 3, verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breasts that I should suck? For now should I have lain and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest. God. So this is Job describing, giving kind of like his feelings, or how he was feeling at the time, because he was going through great tribulation, suffering loss and feeling neglected at some points, and or not even if the word is neglected, but he was lamenting, mourning. Like, why is this stuff happening to me? Why didn't I just why not have I not been born? I would have been with the Lord. That's what he's saying. It says, for now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept, then had I been at rest. Because you're at rest when you're with the Lord. The ones that transition, from this life to the next, they're at rest. Because eventually they'll be with the Lord. With kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves. So the ones that laid the foundation of architecture and a nation, and built up places, and engineers and kings and princes and generals, all of them, and they're with the Lord. Or with princes that had gold, who had filled their houses with silver. Some of the richest men on the planet that have stepped foot on the planet. Some that had more abundance than others in this life. Or as hidden untimely birth I had not been, as infants which never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest, man. So from there, man, the wicked cease from troubling. Esau's at rest. These heathens at rest. 2/3 of our people are at rest. The ones that followed the Lord are at rest. They cease from troubling, from sin, from the desires of this life, from the worries. It says, there the prisoners rest together. They that hear not the voice of the oppressor. So everyone sees, everyone rests together up there. When death occurs, life occurs, because that our souls will be at rest. And that's what the Lord also told us, man, that they say, fear not who can kill the soul. Fear not who can kill the body, but fear who can kill the soul and the body. Because the Lord set up a resting place. for the souls that has entered into this life. And he has the power to take away, to extinguish, to put on this earth to live out judgment, which is what this place is, man. It's a place of judgment. Us being born into this life, into the chains of darkness. Verse 19. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Wherefore is light given to him that is in misery. Damn, okay. And life unto the bitter in soul. Damn. So from the least to the greatest, from the top to the bottom, to the richest to the poorest, to the bondman to the freeman, all of them are at rest with the Lord. They're at rest and they're free. And there's light. There's light given to those that perished, which long for death, but it cometh not, and dig for more than for hid treasures. Right? Because it says what? Because, let me see if I can find this. Judge. Under the earth, under the sun. It's like right here, right? Nah. God. It's like over here somewhere. God. So there's life. Once death happens, life begins. Okay, here it is. And it says Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So, under the sun is referring to the earth. And this is the place of judgment. This is the place where the Lord send our souls to live out a judgment. Whether that judgment be for good or whether that judgment be for bad, by either way it goes, the Lord has sent us here for it. Some for righteous judgment and some for wicked. And the ones that follow him and the ones that he has predestinated to receive a righteous judgment and expect the end of crowns and palms and being written in the book of life are going to be kept in that. But the ones that whose names are not kept in the book of life, it's going to be reserved until the judgment of the wicked. So either way it goes, the Lord has set it up. He set it up to where every soul live out their life as he has written it. And once he put a period on that in the story of a person's life, then that's it. And then the follow-up to that would be the regeneration. The regeneration after that life, after this life. Verse 17, I said in mine heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. God. So the Lord has made a purpose for everything, from the least to the greatest, for every person, for every object, for every place, for everything. The ultimate chessboard. Every piece that he's made, every piece that he moves, it's all for the development of the game. But but there's life on it within that too, because it's gonna become a time. Time is gonna come where the Lord is gonna have it to where our people will no longer die no more, and we're gonna be set up as a ruling class nation upon all the earth, to where we'll never go off anymore, and we wouldn't have to. We don't have to take part in the sting of death, and have to take part in the chains of darkness anymore. The Lord is going to make us a new perfect creature, so fit for His worship and for His glory, and giving Him all the praises. So there's life within death. Yeah. Everyone that pass into the spirit realm, they're at rest, because ultimately they get to be with the Lord, and their soul is no longer weary, and it's no longer entangled with the disdain and despair of this life, no matter what it was that they went through. So I just wanted to grab that, and I hope this was edifying, and shalom.